I'm here with Amanda St. Pierre, who is a member of Dairy Farmers Working Together. Amanda, what's the biggest challenge you're facing right now?
Farmers today are facing the challenge of sustainability because of the milk price being so volatile. Every 36 months the price crashes, and then we spend about 12 months trying to pay off our bills after the crash, and we just can't keep borrowing money, trying to pay it back, and each time we lose a little bit more of our equity. Banks now aren't going to want to lend money to the dairy industry, and it's just a cycle that we can't seem to get our way out of.
So what do you think you can do to fix this problem?
What our group is trying to do as a way of resolving this issue is first of all educating dairy farmers so we understand that this is a pattern that's repeated. It's scientific. It's not just somebody saying it's going to rain, but we can predict that this is a pattern. Every 36 months it's happening. It's been proven. The second thing is that we have to find the solution, which we have. We've done some studies of what things would work and what things won't work. So we're educating dairy farmers on that. And then the third thing is to get a law that can be passed through Congress so we can put what's going to work into law. And it's called production management or growth management. And what farmers have to do is we have to find our voice. And we're going to do that by communicating with each other, having one-on-one conversations. A dairy farmer in Vermont needs to talk to a dairy farmer in Wisconsin. The dairy farmer in Wisconsin needs to talk to the dairy farmer in Kentucky. The dairy farmer in Kentucky needs to talk to the dairy farmer in California. And we're going to do that by, writing letters and papers. We're going to do conference calls. We're going to do webinars. We're going to go on the internet so that our voice, the producer voice, is heard in Washington and we can pass this legislation.
All right, so what role does the milk co-ops actually play in this milk pricing?
Well, the milk co-ops do have a role to play because they have traditionally been the industry leaders we've counted on to negotiate a fair price for our milk. And what has happened over the years is their bargaining power has been weakened in the consolidation of dairy co-ops. We've lost a lot of the power. As they became bigger, they became less co-ops to compete, so they haven't had to fight so hard for a better price for the farmers to get for their milk. So they haven't had that bargaining power, but we're going to have to empower them to speak a little bit louder for the dairy farmer in passing this legislation. And the dairy farmers, again, are going to have to speak up to their leaders that they voted on to say, hey, it's time to say, they deserve a little bit better, and they're going to have to work with us in passing this in Washington. So, again, it really is the farmers talking to the industry leaders, which are the co-op leaders, and if they're not going to listen to the dairy farmers, then, in the next election, they'll probably have to be voted, out, and somebody else will have to take their place.
All right, well, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thanks.